Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4 and Nudists Only Live Once. The NOLO run, done live. Yes, we've got no armor on, we've got nothing. I guess we have some armor, but it's not on. We are in the nude, and that is this run. So, today we've got, well, we've got... No. Okay, well, anyway, intro, yes. Today we've got some things to do, but seeing Trash Can Carla is literally right there, we might as well, yeah, do some selling. I need to make sure that I don't do too much selling. It's probably the same, same inventory as last time. Yes, last time we did plenty of things and all sorts of fun stuff, and then we had a lot of luck, and I forgot that Trash Can didn't have
Carla,
her aid looked through.
Here to let's see what you got.
Double check.
A little bit.
I was pissed off at myself for not looking through her aid. So she doesn't have too much. I guess I can get carrot, corn. I don't need to pick up iguana bits and stuff. I'll just keep my caps. Mute fruit's not that necessary. I'll take a razor grain though. Ooh, tarberry. And let's take the whiskey. So we can get a few more things towards her that we definitely don't need whatsoever. Hello, Neuro. Good evening. We're back in Fallout 4. Hopefully today goes a little smoother than last time. Felt like I used up a lot of my luck, my goodwill for this game with the bloatfly and the raider with the Molotov. But yes, today I want to do some quests. I've got, well, I'm gonna just undo win freedom calls because, yeah, I don't want to complete freedom calls anytime soon, frankly. But today, we've got Returning the Favor. Sully's over there, and what else? Quite a bit else, I'm guessing. There's plenty to carry from there, so I'm going to stick everything in here. And hopefully we, don't use... Oh, wow, we have lots of different types of meat. Should have organized beforehand. I wanted to just jump right into things, and here I am just staring at my inventory as usual. I am never gonna change, am I? Okay, so just to be sure, I'm going to make sure that we've got the maximum amount of food being farmed. And somewhere. And corn. Okay. You should be able to figure that out, right?
Okay.
Naked and afraid. Alone, naked and afraid, except for some settlers. And I don't have... Good thing I checked that. I don't have my ammo with me. So, another thing to keep in mind. Excuse me. Okay, so now that we've got that taken care of, let's head up to... Actually, I keep forgetting. I need to make sure that I'm actually doing my... Oh, I don't have any of my... I picked up the... Oh, good God. Did I not pick up the eggs? I definitely don't have the dirty water for them, but I don't see any of the eggs, so I am very unorganized. Okay, first, dirty water. Then, the Mirelurk eggs, because I want Mirelurk egg omelets just in my inventory at all times after last time. And then, we go off and do quests. Yes, that is the, order of operations today. Okay. And we get the most exciting part of the episode with me filling up some dirty water. riveting stuff there for sure. Probably good, but I feel like continuing a little while longer. Should have just been walking along the shore. No, 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 no! Well, there's my rads. 3 rads. Because my fat fingers decided to press a button as I was trying to press 3 buttons at once. I deserve that. So, now we get to stare at my health bar for the end of time. Great. Great, great, great. Okay. Never try to do things too efficiently without making sure that I could actually do the things too efficiently. Otherwise, you're going to take 0.3% of your health bar in damage. Consistently stupid on my part. That's too bad. Okay, so now that we've got our first rads of the run in the most just pathetic way possible, let's go kill some mirelurks. Yeah, I need to get with it and definitely activate my game face or whatever it is that allows people to concentrate and do well at concentrating. Okay. So, hopefully that's not a harbinger of how the rest of this part is going to go. But first I want to just run across these eggs. There we go. And let's go a little faster up here. Come on, little guys. We can use some bats. There's the other guy. There we go. Okay. That's fine. Just a little bit of a warm-up on some mirelurks, and we get their eggs. I think there's the scavenger over there that's doing some target practice. Can't believe my first damage was me trying to fill up water bottles. That's really stupid, but it happens. It happens. But now we have access to mirelurk egg omelets. I'll feel a little more confident about engaging some enemies using VATs, and generally just being able to refill my action points and just spam VATs when I need it in a sticky situation. Over back home, we'll cook up some food. Okay, here we go. Wow, lots of food to do. Let's do the omelets first of all. And let's just do all of the food and we'll store it. All of that is not only good eating, but pretty good little experience boost as well. And that's a decent amount of stuff. Ribeye steak. We've already almost made it to the next level up, which is nice to see. I can even do a noodle cup if I wanted to, but yeah. Yeah, those hatchlings, I mean, it's a nice early access to some eggs, and they also, you know, put up your adrenaline a little bit. I got 6 rads? Is it like I took 2 drinks? So apparently I lost 0.6% of my health bar, which is just wonderful. I knew rads would be an issue. What are you doing here? I don't like this settler up here. Yeah. Those mirelurks, I mean, it's useful if you want to feel like I should put stuff out of their reach, but we'll just hope for the best, I think. Baked bloatfly. Actually, we'll hold on to one of those. Dirty water, grilled radstag. We'll need one of those down the line. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to keep what I have in my inventory. Okay. Sorry, slow start for sure. Let's go off to Olivia and get some locket. And definitely don't worry about any rad storms, needing any meat. Our thirst level is still just at intelligence -2, which is perfect. And make sure that I've set the aid correctly. Mirelurk egg omelet is on... Okay, good. It's on 10. Or 0. Okay, so I think we're going to do Olivia first and then go talk to Sully. Just kind of coming in from the west side is usually how I do Olivia anyway. Now there was something happening there. I think I took out a raider. I heard wind. I heard wind, but it's not crackles, so it's just going to be rain. There we go. Yeah, it's more of the... Since settlers go up there, I was rethinking about them having access in an attack to my combat rifle or stuff like that, and if I actually start picking up items that I really don't want them to pick up in the heat of battle, like, let's say, a rocket launcher, mini nuke. Okay. We've got a scavenger in here. Usually, I think of this place as quite safe and not having to deal with scavengers. Why is there a scavenger here? I don't want there to be a scavenger here. It just upsets my plans, upsets my understanding of what can and can't be, and as soon as I start questioning that, then more and more problems fractal out into oblivion as to what I should do. Because if I didn't know there was a scavenger there, then what else don't I know? Ugh. Okay. It's fine. Going down the road. Should be fine. Yeah. Okay. Olivia. Back on track. Everything's fine. This isn't ominous whatsoever. Let's take a look at Olivia. There's the thing I was thinking of, I think, right before the rad storm started. A rad away, very fitting. And what else do we have at Olivia? So the raider up top is probably dead. There's a mole rat. And there's an attack dog that I can see through the floor, which is very nice. Yep, his paws are just so phasing that it doesn't really matter. And there's our level up. 2 level ups. It might be a good idea to just take sneak right now. This is tough. There's a few things I need to consider. So I don't know if it's the dog or if there's still a raider right around the... Looks to be still a raider right around the corner. Should be fine just to shoot him. Nice and quietly. And then the dog. So leveling up this character, I've been putting off toughness. I've been putting off the moving target one. Things that I never really consider getting, but for a character like this, eventually I will need some amount of damage resistance. Ooh, jeez. Okay, a headshot does work. Just kill it. But when it comes to, let's just look back at that. 10 damage resistance, sprinting at 25 and 25. I even considered the rooted 25 damage resistance. It all has to be preemptive. I need to know that I'm going to take damage before I take those. At least with the endurance perks. Apparently there's mole rats still around. Maybe I can get it so that guy's close enough to that one. Surely that's close enough. Yep, there you go. I'll accept it. Okay. And hidden. No one's reacting to gunshots, so I'm good to go. Yes. Damage resistance and all that fun stuff, and trying to figure out when I'm going to take damage versus being able to just continuously push off taking damage with other perks by killing enemies more efficiently, or being more sneaky and avoiding damage by, you know, avoiding contact with enemies in the first place. I think my rifle is good enough that I don't need to take riflemen yet. It's kind of scary that I'm not taking riflemen 2 at rank 9. It's just kind of like a given most of the time, it seems like. But survival just allows you to push things off a little bit when it comes to your damage. Damage resistance, on the other hand, and sneak, I think those are the things that are really quite powerful. Just as a... well, I definitely need to be careful around these for now. Just as an assurity that if things go sideways, they don't go too sideways. Okay, so... let's just take them out. Well, I should really get in the habit of actually checking their body shots and taking people on.
Don't you die on me!
Don't you die on me. Is that a new one? I swear I don't hear the raiders say that very often. Oh, what else? What else can I take? I'm going to take Idiot Savant rank 2 out of 11. The being able to make grenades and all that fun stuff. That's coming up, and I should really take a rank of Perception so I can then get the bobblehead. Yeah, this is a very demanding time when it comes to perks for the level up. In the teens, it's where it gets really busy. You want to take your character a bunch of different directions. We'll have to manage. Okay, so there's that guy. Let's just take him out and be on our way back here. Now, this is kind of a similar situation where you get to literally run to the door of where you came, and they don't actually come all the way up. I'm not sure if anyone's actually come to that corner in any of my playthroughs. So, yeah. It's just going to be a little bit of a waiting game. There's going to be at least one more person and a dog wandering about in the main room to the open room. And then we'll go downstairs in the room with the overdue book, someone's going to walk back and forth. And then next to Ak, there's 2 people, I believe. It's 2 people, right? One leaning against the door and one right next to them. Or is there 3 people with Ak? I don't know. But I'm going to be very careful right here. Because... oh, there's the music. Chill out, music. Just quiet down and we'll be able to actually listen for any enemies coming around the corners. Okay. Radix, that's fun. Just take a look at things in here. Is there anyone else that we can take a look at? One around the corners. Should be one more person. Okay, attack dog's over there. So, where is the last person? Should totally be...
no shit. Sounds like someone did us a favor.
Tell me about it.
Do I not know? There's 2 people and that's it? Could have sworn there was a 3rd person. It's very strange. Okay, well, just goes to show what I know. Maybe the rest of this is completely off too. Okay, so just doing some looting because looting is nice. We can take a look at what they have. Yeah, I'm really moving my hidden brackets quite a bit. I was thinking of something at the end of last time and I forgot about doing it, so that's unfortunate, but we'll just have to wait.
Yes.
Get back to base to do it. Okay. Now it's kind of fun to, you know, take a peek at all these people down here, but if you shoot them, you actually have to move towards them and then get out of their way if, you know, you're in caution, so it's a bad idea to take any shots from up there. Better to just do it from down here where you can continuously run away out of their range of fire. Now we wait for the guy to walk across. Mr. Person, I am ready for you whenever you are ready yourself. There we go.
Just don't get yourself killed. Fine.
So I don't think people walk around too much, but just in case, I'm going to pretend that this is going to be helpful. Stick the body over here so they don't notice Steve essentially not being able to be seen whatsoever. A few gears and the adjustable wrenches is nice. 308 rounds just sitting around because Scrounger is likely generating them. Yeah, it's always nice to caution. Okay, I'm running. I don't want to go immediately into caution for no reason. Could you not Ak and people? Okay, very nice. So, a thing about ammunition, miniguns, and other things. If you kill someone with a minigun, they keep some ammo on them, and then someone goes over to them and picks up the minigun because it's the best weapon, and then they need to stay very hidden. And then they themselves get a bunch of ammo. So we just need to potentially kill Ak first, and we can maximize the amount of ammo we're getting by killing Ak, and then someone picks up the minigun and gets new ammo. So I don't know actually how much we could potentially get out of this, but if we slowly kill whoever has the minigun, we might find thousands of caps. Well, not thousands of caps, but at least 1,000 caps worth of 5mm ammo. We'll see. And it's probably a good idea to shoot the person with a rapid-fire, long-range gun in the first place, so not the worst tactics there. And also with Akak being dead, I'm not quite sure. I should have double-checked that Akak was actually a single-shot sort of person. I think I hit them in the head all the same.
What do you think, dumbass?
Okay.
Everybody up. We got trouble.
We got trouble, they say. You have no idea. Okay, there's the next person.
What the fuck was it?
And then we're going to just take on the last person immediately. Go pick up the gun. There we go. Someone else. Oh shit. Just take him. Okay, Mr. Melee guy had better sense than the rest of them to just walk over to the people getting shot with the melee, with the minigun. But that's that. So now we get to loot some more and chill out because someone was running at us, and if he had a Molotov, he could have thrown it at us, and that's the most terrifying thing after last time I've learned. So, do beware. More ammo, a tibia, which is fun. Now, I don't think I've ever seen any of those raiders as legendary. I think they're automatically spawned as is. But there's rad roaches in the next room, and I am ready to start picking up legendaries. I'm at level 9. I should start seeing legendaries at level 5, so hopefully. Anyway, let's take a look. We have 500, and we'll pick up the minigun, but immediately drop it because, of course, it's too heavy. And then we'll go over here. We see 500 millimeter. Okay, I like to see that. And then over to Akak, and we have even more. So, altogether, how many bullets is that? 1,632. So we just picked up 1,632 caps. I'm guessing 500 and 500 wouldn't have been around had they, you know, been the first killed and then Akak gets killed. So, good deal. Good deal on that whole, strategy that I was doing. I figured that's how it, you know, worked, but I wasn't frankly entirely sure. The minigun, just going over to that, 27 to 382. It's, yeah. So, a nice little stealth dungeon indeed, Neuro, but we're not over yet. We have to get through here and check on the legendaries. Luckily I have 37 bobby pins, so I can break as many as I want. Not really as many as I want, just several. So let's try to pull them out. I really wouldn't mind not hitting the oil, because I think we could pick up oil from that lantern if we don't explode it. There we go. Another normal. Okay. So you guys... There we go. Come on out. Yep, I'm over here. Okay. 77. Surely we could take 2 shots. And... oh, we have a legendary enemy, frankly. Is good to see, but... wow, they're just, having a bad time, aren't they? Okay, who was the legendary? And please, just give me a gun. I don't want to see any armor this run. No armor, just guns. Okay, here we go. Going to just stalk up to it. It's not you. Stalkers. Laser musket. It's so heavy. And it's not amazing damage. And it's only increasing the VAT's accuracy for an initial shot outside of combat. I asked for a weapon, but I was not specific, was I? I deserve that. Oh, I'm over encumbered. I was wondering why I was continuously walking. Yep, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Can I just eat and drink and call that good? Yeah, I'm gonna break my legs, and it's going to make this run just over immediately, so let's not do that. One roasted mirelurk meat, so I can actually have low disease risk pool. And then over to... yeah, over to the grilled rat stag. Very nice. And... what's in here?
Sweet.
Radex and 3 8-rounds. Some oil in those. Fortunately, the fire did burn up the lantern. I'm pretty sure that we could get oil out of that otherwise. One more chance at a legendary. Let's go. Nope. We picked up our legendary, and it's a heavy blazer musket. I don't even know if I'm gonna bother using that. At the end of my YOLO run, I did notice that it does increase the VAT's accuracy quite a bit. And if you don't have a critical and you want to hit the head and you can't get any closer, maybe it's worthwhile. I just don't know. It does not seem like it's worthwhile. Let's take a look. So 38 rounds, 45 rounds, 10mm rounds, some grenades, and those things. What was that? Tactical heavy. Pretty standard all around. At least there's a long barrel on that. Quite sure what I can drop that we don't really need to take back. A lot of this stuff is worthwhile. I only have just a little bit of carry weight. Picking up a few fun little things. There's a mini nuke. There's our stealth covert operations manual right there. What else do we got? 3 8-rounds, aluminum, fusion cell, Molotov. We are over once again. This is tough. No carrying weight is brutal.
Got it.
Yeah, if you were trying to be the Minutemen general with, you know, cosplaying as like the laser musket person, it would be a good weapon, but I'm trying to make it through the entire game on next to no carrying weight. Haven't spec'd into rifles yet, and I think the most sensible thing is to not be in combat whatsoever and just take aimed shots. So it's not the best weapon for me, unfortunately, but it's fine. It's an okay weapon. But on the plus side, we were able to get the locket, take no damage. The only damage we've taken is from bottling water, which is just stupid to say. Can't believe I took damage from bottling water. Sometimes there's a random spawn down there, and I've seen it be rad scorpions. I've seen it be super mutants. I've seen it be a lot of things. So we definitely need to keep our guard up moving down this way, but it is the fastest way back to Red Rocket, and I definitely want to go back to Red Rocket before I go straight to Sully. Actually, I might as well go pick up Abernathy as a person so they can start farming some potatoes for me. Okay. I think we're good. We would otherwise be in some trouble by now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just bitter about my first legendary weapon. I do like the themed runs. Brotherhood Paladin, you know, Minutemen General, the Railroad Agent, then the Institute. The Institute doesn't really have, like, you become the new Kellogg, so what, do you dress up as Kellogg and use his weapon and just kind of replace him? I don't know. Seems like the Institute never got, like, a really good theme to, like, go off of when it comes to, like, soldier or whatever. Use an Institute rifle, become Kellogg. I don't know. Either way, we're going to go talk to Abernathy in a second and turn in his locket to him. Well, not his locket, the dead kid's locket. Poor dead kid. Let's see, Knuckles. I'm just gonna store the Stalker's laser musket. For now, I don't really see much use of that. This thing, on the other hand, how much is it to get the long barrel? You spend an adhesive and save. I'd rather just spend 3 adhesive and get the light long barrel. So our powerful receiver, standard grip up to sharpshooter's grip, standard magazine up to quick eject mag, no muzzle up to compensator. That takes up all of our adhesive and then some, which is just not going to cut it. Okay, 500. Let's see how much 1600 5mm is. Quite a bit, 15 pounds. And I think I need to realize I'm picking up enough ammo to go through quite a bit of the 3.8 anyway. So plenty of more meat, which is good to see. Actually, we are headed to Abernathy. I don't know why I'm putting everything away. Let's do the heavier things and sell some guns to Abernathy. Actually, I probably can't even do that because it's still within the time frame to... Yeah, one way or another, we'll find out. Okay. So... Abernathy, we'll pick up some experience there. Hopefully we get a nice little rank of... not rank. proc. I don't even know what I'm talking about. The proc of the Idiot Savant. Yeah, Institute Rifle. The Institute Rifles, unless there's like a Deadeye, I never remember actually like... using Institute Rifles.
I've got that locket back for you.
You serious?
Nah.
That's great news.
Yes, it's great
I'm
news.
sure.
Good to hear. And now I can use everything.
Hi.
And you, do you have your money
what you
yet?
did for us. For me.
Okay,
That'd be
only
great.
309, no Idiot Savant. And we definitely don't have anything new from her. She's got exactly what I gave her the first time. Okay, so... Fertilizer is 686. That's steep, to say the least. So I think we can hold off on that. But we will be taking pretty much everything, now that it's not stealing, because I'm not a monster. I'm not going to steal from these hardworking farmers. That would just be horrible. But now that they're part of the Minutemen, I can, you know, reappropriate the various things they have. And in here, I don't want to do any of that, frankly. What else do they have? Random stuff. Now this place is probably going to immediately come under attack, so I suppose I could build... Whoa, chill out, physics objects. I suppose I could fill up some defense with... Well, actually, can I?
Enough griping. Just get on with your work.
I do not have the gears. Good to know. Okay, since I don't have the gears, I'm just going to put some people to work on regular defenses. This is an inefficient way of doing things. Lucy and Blake should, well, they should be on the defenses.
Sure.
But problem with that is, and I don't even have any wood. Come on, guys, get some resources. No fences for you. Come on. No boxes, no chairs. Steel. Okay, so we've got enough defenses for everyone to cover something. So there can be 6 food and 3 water. You guys literally don't even have enough to... Yeah, you guys don't even have concrete. You guys are worthless. Yeah, I forget how bad it is without the various linking settlements together perks. It's fine. We'll... Oh, wow. You guys are not even good at farming without me, are you?
Seems to be growing well.
Yeah,
I need
some
to
of them
assign
do.
someone to this.
Okay, so we have potatoes at the very least.
I need to assign someone to
Yes,
this.
yes, we need to assign stuff to plenty of people. Let's drop these off back home, and the problem is we're going to, well, not immediately, but we could put so many types of food in our settlement that if we fill up the food, then food doesn't get added to it. If we fill up the water, water doesn't get added to it. And so we need to make sure we don't have like too much of one item in our stores. So I'm going to put these just in here for now. I think that's a good way of looking at it, strangely enough. Potatoes. Okay, so the rest of this, there's just a bunch of random stuff to put away. But let's go talk to Sully. He's going to have some stuff for us to do. And we don't need any of these things because clearly we're not able to sell anything quite yet. Okay, so this thing, looking pretty good. And the rest of it, I made a surplus of 308, but I want to be picking up even more than that. I want to be picking up 308 rounds left and right, and center, and behind, above and below, near to, and all the other, I don't know, locations that they could be. So the campsite that's near Concord, just northeast of it, it might have respawned by now. The respawn rates on those seem pretty haphazard. A couple hours and whatnot is more than enough time. Never quite sure about how those work, but let's just take a look. There's definitely something moving over there. It's not big and venomous, it looks like. Probably either ghouls, dogs, or... Yep, it's dogs and alpha dogs. Okay. So since there's a nasty dog over there, we might need to... Okay, so we've got 3 dogs, and the alpha mongrel is nasty for sure. Now what we can do is jump on this bus to deal with melee enemies over here. And honestly, I think that's not the worst idea. Let's take care of those 2, or should we just try a headshot on the alpha so we're not wasting a ton of time? And I'm just wasting a bunch of ammo instead. Okay. Now don't mess this up. Good. Now you. Oh, come on. Okay, there's one. This has gone swimmingly. Hello, the Beezer. So, things are going better than last time. Well, better is all subjective. Last time was pretty hectic and chaotic. This time we've filled up some bottles and I accidentally took a drink. So I already have 6 rads. So that's 0.6% of my health bar gone. But we cleared out Olivia, and that went completely smoothly. No damage there. We got 1,600 rounds of 5mm, which is nice. Now we're just waiting for some dogs to show themselves. Because clearly this is the right way to... Actually, is that thing something that I can... The dog's right around the corner. I might be able to... Oh, there's one. I want that thing to blow up. Oh, hello. And the other dog. Okay. Surely I can blow that thing up. Usually I can. Unless it's already blown up. Huh. So what have we got? What have we got? There we go. Now maybe the dog will decide to die. Feel confident enough that I'm even willing to give him a chance. Come on, dog. Should make sure that they haven't pulled a velociraptor and come at me from the flanks. Okay, so completely useless. I've just irradiated the area for no reason. Can we please just be done with this little charade? Where's the last dog? Right behind that car. Where's the radiation? Right there. I'm so ready for you to be done, dog. Nothing over there. This is so tedious. Where did the dog go? Oh my gosh. Do I really need to circle all the way around? This is so silly. There he is. Good job, dog. You figured it out. Just kill him. Okay. Yep, he made it all the way. I just wanted to give him a fighting chance. Yeah. I am curious how I'm going to perk this character as well. I'm sitting on 2 level ups. I'm doing fine. The game has given me a Stalker's laser musket, and I'm still not jumping into the whole perk thing and saying, hey, let's do perks and stuff like that when it comes to guns. I really want to pick up a nice early game, a pipe pistol, a bolt-action rifle, a 10mm, anything that I can just say, okay, let's go down a handguns, one of these two, rifleman or gunslinger. And if I can just choose which one to go, then I'll start putting perks into it. But as soon as I pick one, the game's just gonna throw me the opposite version. If I go gunslinger, I'm going to get a combat rifle, a hunting rifle or something, maybe an awesome shotgun, I don't know. And if I go rifleman, I'm going to immediately pick up an awesome 10mm that's Deadeye, or explosive or something ridiculous. So, yeah, I want to hold off on that as much as possible.
Bingo.
And I'm just gonna loot some stuff, and I probably won't be able to hold off on it forever. And of course, my stupid fatigue is making me tired already. I've barely just begun. We've only just begun. Okay, so where's Sully? There he is. I'll just take his random stuff.
Excuse me.
Looking to earn some caps? I could use a hand here if you're all done gawking, you know.
Yes, and let's see my horrible chance fail.
I could probably help. For a few caps extra.
Just had to push,
Yep,
didn't you?
I
50
expected as
caps.
much.
Take it or leave it.
What do you need help with?
But yeah, when it comes to perking this character, I was talking to Neuro earlier where it's essentially, I need to take things like toughness eventually. I can't make it through this run unscathed, and as soon as I take scathing, I will get hit. I will die. Well, not die necessarily. I will have the run be crippled because I might be crippled. And I just can't live with that. I can't walk around or have a super sway arm or something like that. I never really play with, oh my gosh, I can't find these valves. I never really play with crippled limbs. I just call it after that point. And yeah, if that happens for this run, it's going to be effectively over. I don't have Adamantium Skeleton all the way up until level 24? 26, I think. 100% is Adamantium Skeleton. Yeah, 26. And I could take 2 of the ranks by level 13, which would probably be a good idea since I don't see myself actually not taking damage until level 20s. I think you get where I'm going with this. It's dangerous to play like this,
Excuse
and I
me.
need to work around
That's a
that,
ticket.
and I can be as careful
You
as I
do the
want to
honors.
be,
Hit
but
that switch on the end of the pump.
there's no way I'm not going to take damage, and that damage is immediately going to cripple me. I'm just so used to power armor, and I'm going to overcompensate by quite a bit. Speaking of taking damage, let's not take damage from these Mirelurks.
Let's listen to her go. Wait a second, did you hear that?
Okay, just take the headshots if we can.
Let's do this.
This is fine. Now let's back Sully up as he's backing up.
It's over.
Very
for
good.
now.
Not too hard if you have a tank, or if they're running straight at you on flat ground where you can actually get them in the head. And you're welcome. You're welcome for saving you from the Mirelurks. Come
Hey.
on.
Money
Money.
looks.
Money, and more importantly, experience. 150,
Anyway, I still got some
170, whatever it
tinkering to do
is.
on this
Give it to me.
Shouldn't be too hard now, though. Thanks for pitching in. There's a little something before you clear out.
Explosive. Idiot Savant. Idiot Savant. That's what I want to see. How much are you giving me? 400, 500, 600. Good, 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 good. So that was 206 with my minus intelligence. Very nice. Rad damage at 1. Good to see. Thank you, Rad Damage, for reminding me that I took rad damage for bottling water. Wouldn't it be glorious if that's like all the damage I take for like several parts, and just slowly get reminded that the perfect run was ended by bottle filling. Good. But yes, I too am ready for an explosive harpoon rifle. That'll be nice, for sure. Okay, so in here, just a few things. The terminal tells how Sully's going to be Mr. Raider Gang here once he gets the place set up, but I think we'll be out of this part of the map by that time, hopefully. So, we are out of quests, except for When Freedom Calls. And, frankly, I do not give a crap about Preston, not at this level, not at this squishiness. So, we'll probably keep it as us not giving a crap about him. Things I want to do, I want to expand my reach. I don't know. Let's first of all go check on the settlement and see if anyone else has shown up, first of all. Second of all, if anyone else has decided to... well, not if anyone else, if anything else has decided to grow. Okay. Yeah, and that's the weird thing is I really wanted to step out of my comfort zone. I was thinking, okay, I can do power armor with no guns, I could do power armor with no settlements, I could do, you know, my typical run, but then just have kind of a handicap. And honestly, no guns versus, you know, no clothing whatsoever, it's totally doable. As long as you still have access to things like grenades. I mean, it's pretty fun, actually, just like sprinting through and murdering everyone with Blitz. Very powerful. You take little tiny bits of damage here and there, but totally acceptable when it comes to power armor and stuff like that, and that's defense, because that's, you know, most of the time you're going to actually be facing down enemies is when you're already in their face and, you know, killing them. But this is completely different. This is maximizing stealth without being able to build stealth gear. This is maximizing your kill potential without being able to take any damage yourself.
Seems to be growing well.
We have new things grown. We're finally getting up there. Finally. And we've got 2 people still. I think I'm going to move the other person down here onto actual food because we're going to run into that need sooner rather than later, as in right now. I think we'll just put this stuff right out in front. Potatoes in the storage bin. I don't think we have access to... Okay, apparently I put them away. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Where's Mr. Guard Post? There we go. Yeah, okay. The whole thing with toughness is I need to decide when toughness gets taken. If I had taken toughness 2 levels ago or 3 levels ago, it would have been absolutely useless to me so far. I've taken no damage, so it has not applied to anything yet. But I can't say, okay, I want to retroactively undo that damage that I received, so let's take toughness. No, it's... Endurance in the last run was really spoiling me, where I get to, you know, get pretty low on health and then take just ranks of endurance as I need them. Okay, I am thirsty for sure, so let's do some of that. Okay, still thirsty, which is exactly where I want to be. Peckish. Yeah, let's deal with things. Peckish. Now I'm going to make up all the food as usual. Not the only damage resistance. There are the bear ribs, and the fog crawler meat. I've put a little bit of thought into this, and that's why eventually I will be looking forward to foggy and rainy conditions, because that means that fog crawler meat boosts my damage resistance quite a bit. Yeah, and I'll go over that. The ranks available for toughness. 9, I could have 20 damage resistance right now. Then it goes all the way up to 18, 31, and 46. It's kind of hard to read. Maybe I'm not choosing the best color for my Pip-Boy, but it's a fun, funky color. I do like the color I choose for my stuff. A lot of people choose white. A lot of people keep it as green, but no. I'm going to be... yeah, this color. Anyway, moving forward even further, we finally have a fragmentation mine. I would have had several of them by now, I feel like. We're at level 10. Level 10. Level 10. So, Demolition Expert rank 2 is available at level 10, which is just strange because I can't just immediately go grab the Perception bobblehead and have access to that. I would need to take a rank of Perception. Oh boy. You know, we have the adrenaline. We have, let's see, a fragmentation grenade. What happens if we go into the Museum of Freedom? Kind of stupid. Actually, quite stupid. But I have more adhesive now, and I'm going to get my adhesive farm up that I can start turning little bits of it into 5 adhesive. Let's start moving, well, and then again, I'm fast approaching level 13, and level 13 is the next rank of gun nut. I might just hold off on that barrel for now. Go over to the sharpshooter's grip, because if I need to unload into something, that might be a good idea. Oh, it feels weird. Spending that much stuff on a sharpshooter's grip. That's fine. The reload speed affects VATS, and I can take a little less of my action points when I'm having the quick eject mag. 2 adhesive, 2 oil. I think that's worthwhile. Reflex sight, no muzzle. Compensator. I'm going to hold off on that one, because it's going to be immediately taken out. But yeah. Let's upgrade our weapons ever so slightly. We don't need to do that yet. And we might as well leave it as that, and leave it as this. If anything, we should get recoil on this one set up. Oh, okay. I've gone back and forth. Far enough. Let's be on our way to... Am I ready? Am I ready for the Museum of Freedom? Or at least parts of it. I think I just might be. After I put a few things away. Because I don't want to go back and forth. First of all, the mods. Second of all, the aid. With 2 of the stealth magazines, I'm at least feeling slightly more confident. And only 1 rank of tiredness. We should be fine. Okay, let's go. Adrenaline's at 25. Yeah, this is fine. I'm not going to complete this quest. I am in no way interested in fighting a Deathclaw. The thing that I never really care about, I think the Deathclaws like throw rocks and sand at you and it doesn't really do anything, but I'm nude. I don't know if that's like half my health bar, crippled limbs, really what that entails. So I'm not looking forward to the Deathclaw. I might be able to have the raiders take out most of it, but the problem is I'm so used to just jumping into power armor, grabbing the minigun, and, you know, unloading thousands of bullets into him. But anyway, let's stay in hidden. Caution's going into that, and... Okay, I'm in danger immediately. Great. There's a bunch of enemies that want to kill me now. Let's hide over here, I guess. Far enough away. It's your typical Museum of Freedom, except that the person is a complete coward and does not want to have to deal with enemies. Yeah, it's sort of the thing where if I can upgrade something to the maximum and I'm going into a sticky situation, I might as well just do that because I'll feel really stupid if I didn't do it and miss a bunch, take some damage, stuff like that. So, there we go. Hidden was not happening as fast as I wanted it to. So you can get shot in the head, thank you very much. And that person is... Okay, no. Whatever's happening needs to not happen. What the hell is happening? You're not supposed to come in here. This is literally not supposed to be this way. I might need to take the VAT shot. Okay, they're backing off. Good, but that is weird. I never see them come this far. Maybe around the, like, far corner just a little bit, but that is weird. Okay. Again, with the miss. Take the shot and kill him. Man. Okay. So, we're just going to have people yelling at us in old Mid-Atlantic, and Preston can't hit anything, but all this noise is unfortunately necessary while we wait for this last guy to chill out. Lobster-backed knaves, indeed. There we go. Now let's kill this last guy. It's just so busy when it comes to the noise. There we go. Everyone okay? Are we all fine? Please, just chill out. That was strange. I've never seen the person come out besides, like, right here and then immediately turn around. Like, why were they so gung-ho about me getting killed? I don't approve whatsoever. I'm gonna leave the fusion core in here. And I won't take it because it might upset the quest later on if I happen to not have a fusion core. And I'm going to just come in for the perception bobblehead. I'm gonna loot all this stuff anyway, so let's just grab. And I think there's chances of little things. Gold watches, soap is oil. There's the caps. Yeah, there's not a lot. Now, what I wish I could do is, I wish I could throw a frag mine up there and have it actually get close enough to those people to, like, blow them up when they're looking for me. That's not going to happen, I don't think. And over here, the two people who spawn, it's usually one guy with a gun and one guy with a melee weapon, but you can't really tell which is which. So fragmentation grenades are the way to go.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here.
And throw it up here if you don't have the arc, so you don't run into anything. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. My grenades are not effective. I mean, I threw it over there and it was supposed to blow both of them up, but of course the guy with the gun survived, because why wouldn't he? Anyway, that's fine. That is fine. The other guy had a switchblade. Of course, didn't kill him, but what can you do? So this next section, I think, is pretty easy because they pull their weapons out so you can see which one has the switchblade. And this, I mean, that recoil right there is pretty good. So I could throw plenty of bullets into them. So I'm just going to sprint to the other side as soon as they say anything.
I'm coming in there, and
I'm going to scan everyone, last one of you. No. Hey, we've got more important things to do. Okay. Oh my god, I didn't hit him very effectively. Okay, that was kind of scary, because I figured... Okay, slow and steady wins the race, for sure, but gotta slow down even more. Maybe would have been better just to throw the grenade. That was... messy. Just a little bit messy. Hi, Preston. How's everything?
Nice.
I
Man,
hope
I don't know
things
who you
are
are, but
great.
your timing's impeccable.
If you want to,
Preston Clark,
tell me how things
Commonwealth
are
Minute.
going. Oh, you don't
Nice.
want to tell me how things are going? Well, fine. Suit yourself. I'm going to be on my way.
Walk away.
Yes, I'm going to walk away. Chill out. I'll be back in a few weeks or something. Ugh, that last one was kind of scary. Shooting someone and him not dying. Maybe I should take Gunslinger. It's been a while since I've run with Gunslinger. I've always done it as either a secondary skill or not at all, and as, the primary skill, that's been years, I think. I cannot remember the last time I actually started with Gunslinger and not Rifleman. Rifleman bypassing armor is just so effective. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, a sneak attack on a guy, torso shot. I mean, he should just be a raider, but maybe he had some extremely good armor or something. I have no clue. So let's be on our way outside and out of this mess. And crazy enough, there's no raiders because they don't want to attack until you actually get the fusion core and put it in the power armor and exit up there and all that fun stuff. So yeah, nothing to worry about except our level ups. So the grenades have not served me well, unfortunately. The Molotov, last episode I got a homing Molotov kill on some ghouls, which I thought was really nice. No arc needed. But yeah, the grenades, I've thrown 2 grenades, and both times they only killed half the enemies I wanted them to. So oh, we'll see. Maybe I'll feel generous someday and Preston can get out of there. Or maybe I can just say, you know what, the Minutemen did not survive, and I myself brought the Minuteman up from... I looted this area. And this happens way too often, where I think I loot the place, and then it respawns somehow. Is it because I didn't clear out the thing, and it thinks... That's very strange. I'm gonna leave that. Because I don't think this place is supposed to respawn. It's very strange. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment on clearing that building. I thought so as well. It went not as smoothly as I wanted it to. There was a few times where people were pointing guns at me. Any single time someone points a gun at me, I think that is kind of a failure on my part. But we've got some nice looking things. 9 Molotovs. 2 Switchblades, wonderful. What else do we got? A few things. I am still unsure what we should be really focusing on. Because I want to move now even further down into an area next to the Drumline Diner. And I still don't have a weapons perk. I'm still suffering lethargy and fatigue, which is just destroying me. I think it is time to move to Starlight. The thing about Starlight is it doesn't have a weapons workbench, so I can't just, use my weapons, whatever way I want. Nor does it have a chemistry station. It does have a cooking station, and there's a weapon workbench and a chemistry station nearby in Lexington, on the edge of Lexington. So it's not the worst place for me. Apparently the bartender died, which is, not surprising whatsoever. So I'm thinking let's go clear out Starlight with a little bit of the adrenaline that we have. Let's kind of set it up a little bit. What I kind of want to do is make a dedicated mute fruit settlement and corn settlement, but that's just my typical supply line self-talking. It really doesn't matter. Because whenever we go to, you know, over to Red Rocket, we'll be able to pick up all that stuff in whatever's in the inventory. And that's how we're going to get most of our items. There is a blood bug over here, so let's not be completely outside of our... And there's mines, I forgot. Don't forget about the mines. I don't have a sneak rank... Wait a second. Maybe that's what I need to do. Sneak rank 12 is... rank 12. Level 12, I get sneak rank 3. That is how that works. So the Radstag does up there are going to be fine. This thing, I'm just going to kill it without worrying. It is a one-shot kill. Okay, it is a one-shot kill. That's fine. Kill you. Let's pick up... Okay, we're approaching water. Harvest, Bloodleaf. Make sure it reads exactly what you want it to read before you start pressing E. I wish I could change drink water to, like, a very out-of-the-way keyboard key and not have it be E for, like, just the water. That'd be nice. But I don't think that's a thing. Okay, so one thing I'd like to double-check is that frag mine. Okay. I'm not going to pick it up quite yet. Just want to get the angles on it. Okay, I see it. I have the dot. I'm going to run up and pick it up. Okay. That should not be as scary as it is, but it is exactly as scary as it is. So... what you gonna do? Now, Starlight Drive-In, just like most times I clear out mole rats, I run to the tallest little vehicle that I can. Need to be very careful about that radiation over there. And I hope for the best. Everyone's jumping up, but I'm not going to give them a chance. Okay. Take the body shot. Take the normal shot and shoot the guys that are close by to me, like the one that's literally behind me. Oh. Oh god, they can flip cars. I don't want to see that. I don't want them to flip cars whatsoever. Okay. I'm gonna target that bomb every 5 seconds. Okay, don't flip my car, please. Let's not do that. The problem is they appear to run away pretty effectively. They know that since I have the high ground, I have the advantage. They don't like appearing again. What I can do is I can sprint towards another car. But I really want them to just kind of wander back into Starlight Drive-In. Yeah, mind disarming horror game. Oh, there we go, there we go. Where are you? What the? Oh, right behind the car, eh? He's smart. Oh, wait. That is... Oh my god. I think you're right, the Beezer. That is... Oh my god, there's one right there. Holy shit. Do not get up here, Rabbit Mole Rat. I was thinking about actually being able to undo drinking water. And That's totally right, isn't it? Oh my god, I've been playing like a fool for a while now, thinking I need to be super careful about... Okay. What is wrong with you, mole rat? Just die. You're right there. But yeah, I think that is true. So this is another reason why I like having people in the chat to actually teach me how to play this game that I think I know how to play. Yeah, I would have been able to save myself at least a little bit of rad damage had I remembered that. Okay, I'm so done with these stupid mole rats. Now, that's rats. I don't want to deal with rats. Now I know how to deal with, you know, drinking water and rads and stuff. Yeah, I don't want to deal with those rats that I can't deal with. We're good? We're good. So let's just give that the widest possible range as possible. Widest, widest, widest. So where are the mole rats? Is there doggos over there? There are doggos. Looks like quite a bit of doggos. So once again we have disarm that mine. What the? I got so freaked out by that thing. Just like random person staring into the abyss of radiation. It got me. That's for sure. Okay, okay, okay. That's the mine, and that's the thing I'm going to get. Get it. Okay. And don't open that door. Whatever you do, do not open it. Bad things happen if you open that door. Well, not necessarily bad things, but not the best of things. Namely, explosions that can hurt you. So just come in here, get the makeshift bomb selected, pinch and trigger, and then it is fine. So, this place. This place is... It's nice for a couple reasons. It's closer to Drumline Diner, which is kind of the shop that you want to have, you know, access to because Carla sits herself there sometimes. Trudy has better selection of junk than the Abernathys. It's closer to Lexington, so you can kind of do loot runs from Lexington to here. Things about it that I don't like are the radiation pool, the fact that it's just a gigantic slab of cement, and also the fact that there's constantly some nasty amount of dogs over there. They seem so chill, and I don't know if any of them are alphas. And there's really not a good defensive mechanism against them. Should I just leave them be for now? Maybe that's a good idea. Okay, so we're also not in power armor, so as I'm climbing up that thing, I need to make sure I'm not falling to my death. Okay, we're good.
That's it.
Okay, the game really wants me to level up. I kind of want to level up myself. What do I level up as? I mean, it is Idiot Savant time, so that's an easy choice. I could take a Perception to have Demolition Expert for those three, which is an easy choice, but is the easy choice the correct choice? I'm doing just fine without using grenades left and right. Just fine. Fine enough, I should say. So maybe I'll hold off on that just a little bit longer. It's kind of scary. But in here, I think I'll put some stuff away. What I'll definitely do is leave things that I want to sell to Trudy here in the inventory. So namely weapons that I don't need which is not a lot. Apparel, because I can't wear it. And then food that is radioactive. But what else? Let's deal with the rad roach. I think this one has been a legendary before, so if we're lucky.
Sweet.
I think the best way to deal with it is to sprint by him so he's not right on you, and take the shot. Thank you. Okay. An expert lock there. He found me pretty quickly, which is never a good sign for my ability to sneak. Oh, I should just be scrapping all of this. For some reason, I don't want to have this as my base, because I want to be able to put all of my junk over in Red Rocket and work on what I want to work on, not take what I need to work on over to that weapons workbench down over there. But, oh, I don't know. Fusion core we don't need. The value of this stuff, we'll put these things away at the very least. I think I do want to double check. It's not been too long, but Trudy might have had her inventory reset. I honestly can't remember. A little bit of a wind and no crackles, so we are good. Might just be the change of the weather patterns. Okay, the thing about killing Wolfgang, though, is we do need to beware of raiders attacking this place on the regular, just in case that happens. That would be bad. Big surprise.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need...
Let's see what you got.
All salvage.
So what does she have? She has her caps back, which is a good sign. The bad sign is I don't have anything that I want to sell her. So, well, let's just take a look. Fragmentation grenades. How much are those? 153. Brutal. This stuff, nothing is going to be worthwhile, is it? Tarberries, though, I will take those immediately. I'm really thinking... Okay, so I was considering what is the problem with getting addicted to grape mentats. I mean, it should just be a charisma -1. And the only time I need my charisma is when I know that I need my charisma. I'll just take great mentats, and then I can boost it up and lose my addiction for that time frame. I don't think it's that bad of an idea to start using great mentats if I'm going to do big selling trips. So it's something to consider. And yeah. Yeah, and I'm just kind of looking around, trying to figure out what to do while thinking about perk points, while trying to say, okay, well, what do I need to scrap? Okay, where am I? Can I, make a place that I can have as my little storage thing right here, so it can be as close to the Drumline Diner as possible. I'll store that stuff in there, let's say. I think I am going to move everything here. The nice thing about only working on guns and some chems is it's pretty easy to remember just what those things are, and what you need to improve them, plan around it. So I think I will move things down over here. The problem with that is, well, one, I don't have any of my food over here. I just harvested a bunch of my food, and I would want to have food over here to get some settlers so I can have my farm set up, so I can have adhesive farming. I don't want to run back up north just to have that. something to consider. So, and the other bad thing is I still am suffering from fatigue and lethargy, so just running back and forth is just the most inefficient thing ever. Yeah, you can have a perfected guide when it comes to how to be the sniper, how to be the, pain train, how to be whatever, build you want to build. And when it comes to a YOLO run, even without any of the other extraneous rules, if you're saying no guaranteed legendaries and no healing, you still kind of have to play things a little looser, because if you're taking damage, then you need to put perks into endurance. If you're taking a really awesome weapon really early on that's a legendary that you need to build your build around, then you might need to spec into gunslinger first, or even if there's like a submachine gun that drops as the pray and spray and it's explosive, then it makes sense to go into commando so you can actually have that hipfire accuracy, improved maybe. There's a lot of things that can happen in a YOLO run, and as much as I'd like to plan my run, it's been so difficult to consider that as even a viable option or whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm going to take all my stuff. Oh geez, this is going to take forever, isn't it? All of my miscellaneous, all of my aid. Ooh, this is brutal. And I'm still, I'm not suffering, but I'm still affected by, yeah, I'm hungry. Wait a second. Is this correct? I need to figure out something right now, because I should not be affected by... Something is strange. Okay. Just drop stuff for now. Drop the various things. What is the function for strength, and do I have the right amount of carrying capacity right now? Because if I don't, then I'm getting it too easy. So if I'm not affected by Grilled Radstag, I have 1 strength still, and I have 1 perk of Lone Wanderer. Shouldn't I only have 135 carrying weight? Geez, I thought this would, like, only happen if I was sleeping. Okay, I need to double check that this is actually proper and correct, because there's no way that I'm going to have this be going throughout the entire run like last time, slowly building up. Okay, so... Oh, what is it? So 175... No, 160... I need to just look it up. I'm sorry for this, but there's no way to get around it. Okay, so carry weight is... Oh... Well, I know what it is for the main game. I want to know what it is for survival. Ah, this is silly. Okay. Because I feel like that's wrong, I just want to make sure that it is wrong. I really wanted this to not happen for at least a while. Okay, so yeah, this is the bug that's happening already, and I didn't even fall asleep with it on. Well, that's annoying. Okay, so what have we got? We've got... Do I need to figure out how to uncarry weight my carry weight? That just seems silly. Hello, you settler. Okay, so I guess this might be just a good time to call it because I'm going to be wasting time trying to think of how to actually do this. There should be a console command to be able to actually undo my carrying weight. I'm not sure. So yeah, I might need to just look that information up. And it's been pretty long anyway. A very lackluster end to a decent part, but there's going to be more tomorrow. I'm going to come back in full force with my, figuring out how to actually do my carrying weight. And with that, I'll be able to take Radstag meat and boost my carrying weight back up to what it is right now. And yeah, it's I don't know. It's a fun thing, but my base carrying weight of 75 plus 1 strength equals 85 carrying weight. And oh, what is the bug? Yeah. So the bug is essentially grilled Radstag can stick with you. So I'm not being affected by any grilled Radstag right now. But my carrying weight is the normal 135 plus 25. 135 because survival base carrying weight is 75. 1 rank of strength, which is necessary, is plus 10. 1 rank of lone wanderer is plus 50. And so it should be 135, but it's 160 because of that dang Radstag. And it's kind of the same reason there's been like other things in my previous run that stuck with me. So I was sitting on something like 75 energy resistance, or it was stupid because I was just in a hazmat suit and I saw that I was at 75 energy resistance without having taken any perks for that sort of thing. And then I realized my carrying weight was too much, and I realized my agility was plus 2 that I couldn't explain for. So there was several things that just didn't add up. And so I'm being very, very careful about it this time. I don't want to get all the fun benefits. Luckily, if I, had run into over-encumbered status, I would have just taken more grilled Radstag, so it at least can be explained this time, but I need to apparently look up all the fixes already. And I thought it was from sleeping while you were under the effect of something and it running out. So it's unfortunate. But yeah, that's going to be console command fun. And I need to figure out how to do that, for sure. But that's all for next time. It was a decent part, all the same. We were able to get the Perception bobblehead over at the Museum of Freedom, the locket for the Abernathys, Sully sorted out, and we can move stuff to Starlight Drive-In, which is going to be tedious and fun all the same. And then from there we can move on into the city, on into Lexington, and grab a few things there. And then after that, well, we need to really start setting our sights on certain goals. I kind of labeled this episode the subjectively objective. I need to make an objective. I need to find a way to deal with saving Nick, and then defeating the people around Kellogg, and Kellogg himself. all those things will be very difficult, and I think drugs will be involved at some point. But yeah, that's down the line a little bit. We're moving quickly, but yeah, I need to sort out this this food issue, because I'm going to be needing to use food as part of the base game. It's, you know, intended consequences and stuff. And I know there's like a mod that can kind of fix a bunch of bugs, but I wanted to kind of keep it as the base game all the same, just to be sure it doesn't interfere with the YOLO mod, first of all, but second of all, because this is how the developers intended it, right? Well, not how they intended it, but all the same, yeah. Tomorrow, some more fun stuff. Maybe we'll face off some people over at that glowy factory over there. Maybe we'll even reach that, you know, other glowy bit further down the line. We shall see. But until then, I've been Keith. This has been Game to Please with the Fallout 4 Nudists Only Live Once Run Done Live. Nudists Only Live Once Run Done Live. That's kind of a tongue twister for me, all the same. Until next time, farewell.